All right, let's begin. So could you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Jae-hyo Kim.
Jae-hyo Kim. Could you spell that for me, please?
It's Jaehyo and Kim, Kim. And I have an English name that's Matthew.
Okay, Matthew, good. And are you working or are you a student?
I'm currently working as an English instructor.
Good. And do you like your job?
Yes, I do like my job so much because I can use English. I have lots of study abroad experience, and I really enjoyed learning English since I was young. And I can use my English ability, and I enjoy meeting new people. Also, I just enjoy using English itself, and plus I also enjoy speaking and writing English. So I'm currently enjoying my job.
Great. And what are your hobbies?
I really like sports. I like both playing and playing and watching sports. Especially I like soccer. I'm a big fan of watching Premier League, and also I'm a big fan of South Korean player Son Heung-min. Yes, I support Tottenham because he is playing for Tottenham. Yes, I guess, and I also like listening to music. Yeah, so I guess my favorite hobbies are soccer and I guess music. Yeah.
And what were your favorite hobbies when you were a child?
When I was a child, I'm not sure if you're aware of this. There's it is called as brain sport. It's called baduk. It was my favorite hobby because I was actually pretty good at it since I was young, and I got recommendation from my parents and baduk teachers that why don't you try to become a professional player because I had talent in it. Yes. So when I was very young, like in the elementary school, I have an experience of preparing for becoming a professional player.
Okay, great. And are there any hobbies you would like to take up in the future?
In the future, actually, I'm not sure, but I would like to try new sports maybe in the future. I have never tried baseball, actually. Ironically, I graduated high school in Canada, and I had many chances to experience and play many sports, but for some reasons, I almost never had a chance to play baseball. So in the future, if I have a chance, I'd like to try to play baseball.
Yes. Now let's talk about numbers. So what's your favorite number?
My favorite number is 7. It's because nothing special. I don't have a special reason, but it just means luck, represents luck in Korea, number 7, yes. And sometimes, I was in a soccer club in high school, and then my back number jersey was 7, actually. So that's another reason why I like number 7. Yeah.
Yes, okay. And are you good at remembering numbers?
Actually, I'm not really sure about it because I've never really tried to remember specific numbers, but I'm pretty confident with my memory skills since I was young. I think I had pretty good memory skills, and especially in my opinion, for studying English, memory skill is very important because you have to memorize many words to improve your English skill, right? So I think maybe I'm pretty good at remembering numbers as well.
Yes. And are you good at math?
Math, I was not bad at math, but it was not my favorite subject, actually. I really liked to study languages, like foreign languages, like English, Japanese, and so on. I have lots of experiences of studying foreign languages, and I'm able to speak English, Japanese, and a little bit of Chinese. But I was not a big fan of studying math, but I was not really bad at it. I would say I was so-so. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. That'll do us for part 1.
Okay.
Now we'll go on to part 2 of the test. Get your questions. Okay. There's your question, mate.
Yeah.
All right, so you get a pencil. You can do some note taking there for 1 minute. All right. Okay, mate, that's 1 minute now.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, could you describe a person who you regularly follow on social media?
I follow Heung-min Son, who is a famous Korean footballer on social media. As I said before, he's a football player, professional football player. He's not only famous in Korea, he's pretty famous worldwide. He plays for such a popular team, Tottenham Hotspur, the most popular league, Premier League. Yes. Of course, well, he's very famous, and actually, I've liked him for a long time. Actually, since he played for Hamburg in Germany, he used to play for Bundesliga. He started his career there. I think he usually posts his moments of playing football in his league, like not only his league, Champions League or FA Cup or other competitions, as well as national teams games. Yes. So I follow him on social media because, of course, I like him as a footballer. I like his play and I like his attitude. But not only that, I also like him as a person. I like his character. When I listen to his interview, he's very humble and he's always dedicated to the team. So I love his attitude, and I'm really happy to see his moments and postings on social media. And I hope to be a fan of him for a long time.
Okay, perfect. So that's a minute and a half. All right. Nice one. Son. So do you think Son is the most popular athlete in your country?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, for now, yes. For soccer, football is probably the most popular sport in Korea, and currently Seungmin Son is the superstar in Korea. I think not only in Korea, like in UK as well, almost. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Nice one. Okay, so now let's go on to part 3 of the test. So, do you think it's easy to make friends on social media?
Actually, I don't think so, because social media is an online platform. In my opinion, without the offline meeting, I think it's extremely difficult to become friends. So, of course, you can easily chat with new people, and probably you can approach others very easily because you can basically send a message directly through the function. But I don't think it's easy because in order to become friends, you need to meet. You need to have an offline meeting. So I think it's really difficult to make friends through or by social media.
And why is it necessary to meet people face to face to become friends?
Because without meeting face to face, I think I would feel very awkward just chatting online. Yes, I don't feel like I'm talking to my friends. I'm just because if I just talk to the person like online, I think it's kind of meaningless to me. I don't feel like I'm talking to the person. I could just talk to AI or something, right? So I don't feel like he or she is a real friend.
Right, yes. And do you think people spend too much time on social media these days?
I definitely think so. I think many people are already addicted to using social media, especially Instagram. I think it's because there are many addictive and stimulative postings on social media, especially Instagram. And I think it's a big problem because once they're addicted, they can lose too much time, right? They could do other productive things besides watching Instagram, right? So I think it's really important to set your limitation for using Instagram or other social media tools in order to have a more productive life.
Yes. Nice one. And do you think in the future people will still read newspapers and paper books?
No, I don't think so. I think everything will be turned into e-books. Yes. So I think even nowadays, not many people are reading books or journals like that are made in papers. People are more exposed to the electronic stuff, and I think in the future, probably every paper stuff will go away. That's my expectation.
Yes, yes. And why do some people still prefer to use paper books?
I think for them, I think they are just not good at using electronic things. Like some people are still not really aware of functions, how to use certain functions, and if they feel uncomfortable about it, I think they could just prefer to read papers instead of looking things through the monitor or using electronic stuff.
Yes, yes. And do you think older people and younger people use the same kind of social media applications?
I think so. Yeah. They probably they're different. Actually, I belong to the young generation, so I'm not really aware of what older people use. But in my opinion, I think younger people. I think most younger people they use Instagram, yeah, or they watch YouTube. I think, as far as I know, older people they still watch YouTube, but I don't think they are a big fan of Instagram users. Of course, I think I've heard that many of them have accounts, but I think they are not so familiar with using Instagram some functions and. Of course, it's not really difficult, but I think they still feel awkward. I heard that they just follow certain maybe pages or people that they like. That's about it. Unlike the young people who are super active with using it.
Yes, yes. And do you think older people and younger people can share certain hobbies?
Absolutely, yes. Because nowadays, unlike before, many young people are enjoying like ordinary hobbies such as running or hiking. Actually, in the past, many old people would enjoy hiking and running, but even nowadays, 20s and 30s also enjoy going for a run or hiking. So I think running and hiking are great examples of hobbies that old and young people can enjoy together.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. That'll do us for the test.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, then let's start with the feedback now. So yeah, it was a good test. I would say estimate your score like approximately 8.0. I think it was a good test. Very fluent with good pronunciation. Small grammar issues that we can just maybe look at and point out, but it was really good overall. One, in terms of the grammar tense you're using, I noticed a couple of times you were using the past simple verb with since. So you said like, I really enjoyed learning English since I was young. Yeah. So if you're using the past simple tense, you have to say when.
Sure.
So I enjoyed learning English when I was young, or I have always enjoyed learning English, or I have enjoyed learning English since I was young. So yeah, present perfect tense with since. I'm sure, as you know, yeah. In terms of when you talked about your memory, I had pretty good memory skill. I probably would drop the word skill at the end. I would say I had a pretty good memory when I was a child, yeah. Where are we? If we talk about Son, when you talked about the Bundesliga, he used to play for Bundesliga. He used to play in the Bundesliga. He used to play for Hamburg, so for the team with the league. Yeah, the rest of it you said he's very humble. That's perfect sentence. You could also use the phrase come across as. So come across as is more. That's the impression you get from his character. I would say like I watched a video with Son and he came across as very humble, very down to earth. So that could be another possible one you could use. Yeah, just make sure when you say UK, you say use the article in the UK. In the UK. What are we saying? When you're talking in part 3 about like offline meeting, I'd probably say meeting in person or meeting face to face. I think it'd be a more common word choice there. What are we having? This one as well, when you talked about set limitations about social media, I think you should use the word limits there. Set a limit. Yeah, limit and limitation is a bit confusing. Limitation could be more like what something cannot do. Like this is a very good phone, but it has some limitations, with camera or whatever. Yeah, just when you talk about age groups, you said like just 20s and 30s. Make sure you say like people like in their 20s and people in their 30s. Yeah. That was good. One thing I noticed a couple of times as well was the using a double subject. So you were saying most younger people, they watch YouTube. So we should obviously drop most younger people watch YouTube. Most older people like to do that. But yeah, it was a really good test, really fluent and clear answers. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yes.